Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. JC here with another video on Action Taimanin. Today we're gonna check the new weapon for Rinko. But before we start, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you need the content. So, this weapon is actually pretty busted. I mean, it doesn't seem that way, but it is. And it does help Rinko. Not exactly to fix her flaws, but it covers them with raw damage, so it's fine. Weird way to fix a character, but it works. So yeah, let's check this. So Starlight Chaser. This is a renewal weapon, technically, and it says when using a skill, meteors fall on a max of 5 enemies at a 20% chance, dealing damage. It doesn't say the amount of damage. Increases skill damage by 20% up to 40%, and gains 3 seconds of super armor every 20 combos. Not bad. So, important things to mention about this weapon. As you can see, we do not know the exact damage that this weapon deals. It doesn't say so. We also don't have cooldowns on this weapon. Like, you have a 20% chance to activate, or well, a 50% chance at 5 out of 5 to activate the meteors on any skill. So yeah, you can use this with follow-up skills, and you're gonna have a pretty consistent strategy where you're gonna be using a ton of meteors. It is chance based, but it doesn't have a cooldown. That's why it's chance based. Now, the super armor, it's nice. It does help. The thing is, you still want to use your basics. You don't have to use the basic enhancer, but you have to time your basics properly so that you proc the super armor, which honestly is not difficult. The thing about this weapon is that you are going to be breaking the super armor a ton. Honestly, it's disgusting how good it is. And I only have this weapon at 2 out of 5. And I didn't roll for this. As you can see, I haven't rolled for this. I just got it on a ticket, so nice. On top of the one that we received for free. So, yeah, I'm going to show you how it works. And we're going to do 2 builds for Rinko. So, we're going to start with the green one. Which, honestly, Rinko is one of the characters who struggled on challenging content. And at S level 2, she managed to clear the maximum floor of tower, which just talks for itself about how effective this weapon is. So very quickly, let's start with these ones, because I'm gonna forget about that if I don't. So I'm using only assist buffs, assist critical damage up, assist melee damage up, and assist damage up, penetration for assisted characters, so just good buffs for assist, since Rinko's assist. So, she's max level, she has the weapon at 2 out of 5, which it is serviceable, and of course, plus 15. Whatever weapon, 5 out of 5 and plus 15. Critical damage Magatemes with whatever attack Magatemes on the sub slot. I could go with critical Magatemes to enhance the critical chance, but I don't really wanna, so yeah, I'm gonna go with more attack. Then, Mugen Ho... Oh, I always mispronounce this one. Mugen Ho... Hoe? Mugen Hoe? I don't know. The green skill. And Wind Slicer. Wind Slicer is super important because it reduces the defense of the enemy. And Violet Slash. So the combo is Wind Slicer, Violet Slash, followed by Mugen Hoe. And that way, we are going to deal tremendous damage. If you have the 4th slot, you want to use the shift. Wind Slicer, Violet Slash, the shift, Violet Slash, Mugen Hoe. Just like that. Like, you transition so that you have more chances to activate your meteors. Then, I'm gonna use Akane on the main because I'm gonna need the healing. But even so, it's surprising that I managed to clear this on the first run, the first time I tried. Which talks for itself. I mean, it is a pretty good weapon, I guess. We have Kowaru to increase critical damage, and Nanao to increase both melee damage and range critical damage. Or was it the other way around? Yeah, it's the other way around. Range damage and critical melee damage. And let's see. The stats of the customs. I mean, she has a ton of skins, which are gonna help out a little bit to compensate for the lack of stats. As the training, and let's do the run. Honestly, it's quite potent. It's more potent than I expected, to be honest, which is not a bad thing. Okay, just like that, and the meteors did all the work. Okay, well, yeah. Let's just let the enemies gather a bit, and then I try to reposition so that I can use my skills. Just like that. Perfect. And yeah, you can see the damage. And well, it only has like 2,000, like 3,000 HP. Well, you'll tell me if this weapon is strong or not. I mean, this is one of the bulkiest enemies, regardless of which character you're using, because obviously it has damage reduction against demons. But regardless of that, it is really bulky, that first enemy. And we managed to do that pretty quickly. I mean, we're not eliminating this one because I'm doing only basics, but I don't want to put the skills on cooldown. Let's see. Yeah, that was the one. Okay, nice. Mugen Hyoi there. And there were no more enemies. That explains. I'm gonna heal. And I'm gonna eliminate everyone here very quickly. And no ultis. No ultis in this run. Just to show you that Rinko, which I have considered to be one of the weakest characters in the game, was completely fixed with raw damage. Interesting. Honestly, an interesting approach to fixing a character. Like, just put damage and that's gonna be more than enough. Okay. This. Nice. And healing. Nice. Oh, come on, don't do that. Well, good enough. Yeah, you saw it. So, it's done. Rinko managed to clear tower 120. I mean, I'm surprised, especially at the fact that she's using a weapon at 2 out of 5 to do so. I mean, this thing is strong. No doubt about it. And one of my favorite ones is gonna be the blue one. The blue build with Massacre Corn. I tell you guys, that supporter is gonna be pretty good. So we have the same weapons, the same Megatamas, but skills are gonna be different. Wind Slicer stays, then we put Meteor Impact and the Shift. I could go with Violet Slash, but honestly, in this case, I prefer to use a different skill just to test it, and it was not bad, especially because it's going to give me damage reduction. So Massacre Kunai 4 out of 5. Felicia, of course, to enhance the damage tremendously, and Bright and Rose to compensate for the lack of levels to enhance the critical rate, the lack of S levels. Of the weapon, of course, and the other things are the same. So let's do that run. And the first thing I'm gonna do is just clear the first wave, and after that I'm gonna I'm gonna activate Massacre Grenade. Yeah, like, oof, my, oh god, those meteors. Like, I I am baffled at what they have done to this character, this weapon, I still want to roll for this one, regardless. Like, it is a nice weapon, I won't deny that. But I don't want to roll for it. Like, I think that there's things coming next month. But if you like Rinko, honestly, it's not a bad idea to get this weapon. Just remember that you want to be extremely strong if you want to play with Rinko, because it's either you go blue and you do not use Meteor, or you don't have healing. Those are the two options that we have when playing Rinko. And that's why I'm using healing supporters to compensate for that flaw. So yeah, she's gonna demolish any kind of content now, but she's still going to be over reliant on HP recovery supporters. Ah, come on. Just, oh! Why won't you let me? There. Wind Slicer. Just Wind Slicer. There. I'm gonna use the ulti for this wave, because I don't want to deal with this wave. So that I can just finish with Lina. And done. Done. And the amount of hit the meteors do, it's substantial. I mean, it is a very impressive weapon. Or maybe it's just the combination of the meteors along with the other skills that I'm using. I don't know, but I like this. I like this weapon. I haven't said that in a while for Rinko. Like, I mean, she has some good weapons, but it's been a while. I'll admit that. Okay, and it's nice not to get interrupted thanks to the super armor that procs every now and then. Up. There. Nice. Rinko did it. Which is, as I mentioned, impressive. So, should you roll for this weapon? Well, it depends. So we have until the 10th of November. So that means that we're going to be able to see the newsletter before this goes away. My recommendation? Wait for the newsletter. Check what's coming. We know that Saika is receiving a renewal next. And Lan is going to be the Golden Pass skin. But there's more things that are going to come. So, number one, Saika is already something to take into consideration. If you like that character, maybe you're gonna want to keep your bad coins. And besides, if you roll on on Saika's banner, you're gonna be able to get. Well, it's not here, but you're gonna get tickets whenever you hit PT. On the other hand, here you can only get extra copies of Starlight Chaser. So that's something to take into consideration. Maybe you do want either Rinko's weapon or Saika's weapon, but you plan to hit PT because you actually need the voucher to claim a weapon that you need. Maybe Asus's weapon or something else. So keep that in mind. Also, if you continue logging every day, claiming your tickets, you will be able to continue rolling on the 5th anniversary, and you will be able to the 5th anniversary special banner, the festival gacha, and you will be able to claim more coins, more gacha coins, more rotation coins, more limited coins, and that's gonna help you out. So I only advise people who like Rinko, who main Rinko, to roll on this, and only after you have seen what's coming next month. Okay, we have enough time. This is gonna go on the 10th, and if I'm not mistaken, the update of the next month is on the 3rd. So yeah, we have time. Don't worry about it. But yeah, it is a good weapon. Like, getting this weapon is not a bad idea, though I wouldn't say this exactly meta relevant. It is not going to be like Anaro's renewal weapon that just breaks her even more. This breaks Rinko, yeah, but she's gonna be better at challenging stages where there are multiple enemies, because she's gonna clear the waves pretty easily. So, anyways, that's about it for today. I hope you find this useful, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye!